Hi everybody, Dan here again. We reference the Sam Hinkie joke so often. That goes across our first 3 episodes. So I really wanted to pull those segments out and really let them stand on their own because honestly, I think it's worth it. And it's a bit of an excuse for me to go back and listen to some of our old recordings, which has been a lot of fun. So, hey, I hope you enjoy.
DVD as in DVD player. I'm your player. D with 2 E's. And this is
Dan with 2 Dans? No. Dan with an A-N. And I'm going to rant for a second here because you've had some rants and it's my turn.
Go for it.
This is why I hate the Sam Hinkie thing. I hate the process. That might be the mathematically perfect way of assembling a super team.
You hate it.
The Astros have now been kind of proving this method correctly in baseball, where now the Astros are really, really good. Because of all those draft picks and the Cubs, too. Theo came in and blew up the Cubs, and now the Cubs won the World Series.
The Cubbies.
God. It's not fun. This was a long, rambling rant that really didn't make sense and didn't go anywhere.
Sam Hinkie?
Sam Hinkie. And, it is my official editorial position that Sam Hinkie fucking sucks.
It's like, so let's tank, and let's get 3 big men. It's like one that doesn't have no offensive game. Let's get one that's injury prone, but now he's proven to be good, but he keeps getting injured. And let's get one that has an offensive game but doesn't play defense. Let's get a cluster of centers.
But I do appreciate that because it is funny, and Sam Hinkie really should be ironically made fun of for literally. It almost reminds me, it almost feels like Sam Hinkie was selling Mary Kay or something. He came in and he was like, man, have I got a radical business... it was very office-based. Dude, I've got a radical business proposition for you. What if being bad was actually good? And it's like...
We would pay you to lose.
He just... Yeah, no shit. He just came up with basically I can almost imagine him presenting this to the board of directors all these pie charts and shit that he generated in Excel.
Snake eyes, who cares? They're paying you to lose just for the excitement of it.
So, basically, I am a sucker for weird shit on the internet, and this is one of the weirdest things I've ever found. So, a backstory, I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and we were watching Say Yes to the Dress. And so
I watched Say Yes to the Dress with my girl too, so I think that's one of those things that just comes with the territory of being a couple at that point.
So we were watching this episode, and apparently it's a thing on that show, Tangential Sports Connection. It's apparently a thing on that show to have baseball wives who are getting married. But we missed the first part of the episode, and so I didn't know what player she was marrying. And all we knew was that it was a player on the Minnesota Twins, and we thought the name was Ryan or something, or...
It wasn't Joe Mauer?
It's not Joe Mauer. I don't think so. And so literally, I spent the entire episode basically on Google trying to figure out who it was, because they didn't show a picture of him again either, because obviously the guy is really not the main focus. And we could not figure it out. And I even went on IMDb and found that episode and was like, okay, this episode's from 2014, so it's clearly a player who played on the Twins at very least in 2013 or 14, if not earlier, possibly. And I was on Baseball Reference and doing all this research, and I finally, in frustration, typed into Google the immortal words, "Who was the baseball player wife from Say Yes to the Dress?" Which, obviously, not specific enough. But one of the hits I got was this very weird and very creepy website that was, and I forget the name of it, but it was essentially a forum entirely dedicated to discussing the wives and girlfriends of professional athletes, which is like really disturbing. Anyway, I go to this forum hoping that I'm getting this information, and I scroll down, nothing, and then I see a post at the bottom, and I couldn't find the original for this show, unfortunately, but I found a different version of it on a different site. So I'm just going to read this to you, and you make up your own mind.
Okay.
My name is Helen. I saw different comments of people on this blog with 2 G's. That's why I want to use this great opportunity to testify, capitalized, how the great, capitalized, prophet saved my marriage. I'm from California. I want to use this opportunity to thank the great prophet Elijah the Great, who really made my life a pleasurable one today. This great man Elijah, randomly all caps, brought my husband back to me after 6 years of breakup in our marriage, and I already had 3 lovely kids for my husband before he left me for another lady because she charmed him in 2007. Some years ago, I and my husband had been into one quarrel and some misunderstandings. Life was so miserable for me until he finally left me for the other lady. That is all one sentence. For 2 years, I felt my life was over, and my kids thought they would never see their father again. I tried to be strong just for the kids, but could not control the pains that torments my heart. So she switched from plural to singular in the same sentence.
Wow.
My heart was filled with sorrows and pains because I was really in love with my husband. Every day and night I think of him and always wish he would come back to me, until one day I met an old friend of mine that was also in a situation like this, but hers was her ex-boyfriend, who she had an unwanted pregnancy for, and he refused to take responsibility and dumped her. She told me that mine was a small case and that I shouldn't worry about it at all. So I asked her what was the solutions to my problems, and she gave me this great man's phone number and his contact email address, prophetijejah@yahoo.com. I was doubting if this man was the solution, so I contacted this great man, and he told me what to do, and I did them all. He told me to wait for just 2 days, and that my husband will come crawling on his knees just for forgiveness.
Kneels?
So I faithfully did what this great man asked me to do, and for sure immediately after 2 days, I heard a knock on my door. In a great surprise, I saw him begging on his knees, and I was speechless when he saw me. All he did was crying and asking me for forgiveness. From that day, all the pains and sorrows in my heart flew away. Since then, I and my husband and our lovely kids are a happy family. That's why I want to say a big thank you to Elijah the Great Prophet. This great man made me to understand that there's no problem on earth that has no solution. So please, if you know that you have this same problem, and now there is a bulleted or a numbered list here, he will help you to have promotion in anything you do, earn a good money, success in business, spiritual problems, win court case, looking for a good man, looking for job, want to be in control of your marriage. There's some kind of dark underpinnings to that one. Want to be attracted to people. You have be scammed and you need your money back. That's hella ironic. You have be working without promotion.
Be working?
If you have any symptoms of sickness that is uncured. If you have pregnancy problems with babies. Pregnancy problems with... I guess
that's redundant.
I guess that could be like a complication of an existing pregnancy. If you have problem about your womb, you want, have, or bear children. That's the end of the list, but then also randomly in parentheses at the bottom, if you have brain tumor or mental problem, this is the time for you to contact him. You can email or any problem that is similar. I will advise you to come straight to this great man. You can email prophetijejah@yahoo.com. Thanks. ... And so I've been like trying to find more info on this, and I found other places it's been posted on the internet. It was posted as a comment on a weird book on Epic Reads, Top 10 Clues You Are Clueless, which is also very ironic, I think. Posted very sadly on the website PrayCentral.com, which is, I think, a website where people are actually requesting actual prayers in the real world. So kind of gross and disgusting that it was posted there. What's interesting, too, is that the other places it was posted with, like, very minor alterations. So, like, one I found, they basically just gender swapped all the characters. So it's Christopher from California who misses his wife. But otherwise it's exactly the same. So I'm supposed to believe that there is a person, there is a male version of Helen somewhere in the world who writes the exact same way that she does, with the same weird, inconsistent use of grammar, punctuation, and word choice, and is just, had the exact same situation that was also solved by the Great Prophet.
Oh my god.
To its kind of logical extreme, then obviously 76ers fans have to be have been the most engaged they've ever been for the past 4 years, instead of, cratering attendance, which is what's actually happened. So, like, are all those 76ers fans bandwagoners and they're only going to watch when the team is good? Can you blame them for that? Also, fuck Sam Hinkie.
So here's the thing. Here's how you tell.
It's my official editorial position that Sam Hinkie fucking sucks. By the way,
but he still made them millions though, and creates a sort of like a renaissance for Philadelphia basketball. So
D keeps asking me, like, what if Sam Hinkie actually hears this podcast and wants to be a guest? And honestly,
I just hope we don't get sued by him, man.
I'm just making fun of him on a podcast. How is, like, I honestly, like, much larger things than us have said much worse things about him.
That's fair.
Like, if anything, you should be pissed at the 76ers for firing him. He created the perfect basketball team creating formula. Why should he have been fired? He should sue the 76ers. He is a genius, and everyone else is insane for wanting to watch a decent basketball team.
He got paid, he went home, and he's counting his millions. Anyhow.
Sam Hinkie literally is Apple deciding not to put a headphone jack in the iPhone.
Wow.
Or not putting USB connectors.
Wow.
Not putting USB connectors in the MacBook. That is what Sam Hinkie is. He is literally the Apple board of directors who sat around debating this decision and was like, yeah, no, this is a great idea. Because, and we're gonna sell this to all of our fans as innovation rather than just being shitty on purpose.
Wow.
And it fucking worked. And it fucking worked with Sam Hinkie, because you have all these 76ers fans who are like,
trust the process. We believe in the process now. Like, the Sam Hinkie's like the great prophet of Asia.
Okay.
He's creating a great ball team.
I'm gonna do something really quickly.
He's helping us make A money.
I very quickly, we're gonna really, really digress for a second here, but I want to jump back very quickly to the Prophet Ajeja bit, because I came up with this idea last week. What if we took that dialogue and changed it so that we auto-replaced the Great Prophet Ajeja with Sam Hinkie?
Oh, no. No, man. You realize we're going to burn for this, right? we're going to burn.
And we're gonna replace marriage with basketball team.
Oh, no. You're going to... I think you're about going too far on this one, but let's hear it.
I I want to use this great opportunity to testify how Sam Hinkie saved my basketball team.
Oh my gosh, I can't do it already, man. This first sentence. Go on.
I'm from California. I want to use this opportunity to thank Sam Hinkie.
Would it be Philadelphia then? Rewind that.
Okay, I'm from Philadelphia. I want to use this opportunity to thank Sam Hinkie, who really made my life a pleasurable one today. This great man, Sam Hinkie, brought my basketball team back to me after 6 years of breakup in our basketball team. After I had already had 3 lovely draft picks for my basketball team. She told me that mine was a small case and that I shouldn't worry about it at all. So I asked her what was the solution to the 76ers' problems, and she gave me Sam Hinkie's phone number and his contact email address, samhinkie@yahoo.com.
The fact is, I don't know what's funny. The fact is Sam Hinkie or is him having Yahoo?
I was doubting if Sam Hinkie was the solution.
You and millions of other like Philly fans.
So I contacted Sam Hinkie, and he told me what to do, and I did them all. And he told me to wait for just 2 days, and that my basketball team would come crawling on their knees, asking for forgiveness.
Wow.
So I faithfully did what Sam Hinkie asked me to do. And for sure, immediately after 2 days, I heard a knock on the door. In a great surprise, I saw the 76ers begging on their knees. And I was speechless. I want to say a big thank you to Sam Hinkie, the great prophet. This great man. God damn it.
Keep going. Breathe, man. Breathe. Breathe.
Oh my God, I'm turning red. Sam Hinkie made me understand that there's no problem on earth that has no solution. So please, if you know you have the same problem. Oh God.
What other services can Sam Hinkie provide?
Let's see. Let me see if I can basketballize these.
Oh gosh. Is that a word?
He will help you to be general manager in anything you do.
Okay.
Earn a good money.
good money.
Success in basketball. Shooting problems. Win court case.
The whole Philadelphia basketball team was a court case.
This is literally the greatest thing I've ever done in my life.
We might have to stop the episode after this because I don't think we're gonna top this for this episode, man. Keep going.
Oh my God. Want to be in control of your basketball team. Looking for job, which Sam Hinkie currently is. You have been scammed and you need your money back. Oh, the 76ers. Oh. You have been working without promotion.
Whoa.
You have any symptoms of sickness that is uncured. Pregnancy problems with babies. Yeah, we did this last time. You can email or any problem that is similar. I will advise you to come straight to Sam Hinkie. You can email Sam Hinkie at yahoo.com. Thanks, ... Ladies and gentlemen.
Look what you've done. You realize what you've done? I wouldn't be surprised if you broke the internet. You broke the internet with Sam Hinkie. Or no, at least you don't broke this podcast with Sam Hinkie.
A net financial gain for our great basketball team.
Wow. Man. I didn't think you could make that story any better or funnier, but I stand corrected, man.
For 2 years, I felt my life was over, and my rookies thought they would never see their general manager again.
Whoa! Are you just gonna rewrite that and just make it even better?
I tried to be strong just for the rookies, but I could not control the pains that torments my heart.
All those losses.
My heart was filled with sorrows and pains because I was really in love with Sam Hinkie.
Sam Hinkie's gonna kill us, man.
Oh Oh my fucking god! I've got to stop.
The question is, do we call it a podcast?
And hey, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Dee and I will be back very soon with a new episode. In the meantime, we really hope that all of you are staying healthy and in good spirits. Hopefully this helped a little bit. And with that, I wish I could just hug you all, but I'm not gonna. Peace. Well, no. We'll say something like, whoa! And then I'll be like, whoa! And you'll just hear, whoa!